All right, welcome everybody. I think what we're going to do this time is make an effort to go out to the Hall of the Novice, run those practice exercises, and pick up some, improved gear. And I think I start that one here with the smith. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. Well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon. Stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavored to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Aleport in western Lanasay. Within its walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. You now have access to the Hall of the Novice. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the smiths, or select Hall of the Novice located under Duty in the main menu. I guess we can begin right here. So, exercise 1. I believe avoid area of effect attacks. All right, let's do it. Begin. Go. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. You are prepared to commence training, then? Yes, I am. The training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike area. I think for this one, I don't even have to beat it up. I just have to stay out of the AoEs. Yep. This one shouldn't be too hard. Time I switch to a new technique. Oh. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you to ignore a ranged opponent. Okay. Now show me you can avoid both at once. All right. Oh boy. Boop, boop. Bravo, and thus concludes the exercise. Pray come and see me for your reward. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat this same lesson with the other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored toward their fields of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Cool, let's put on some gloves. Nice. I think we can go back there. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. So we are on exercise 2. And that is assist allies in defeating a target. All right. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. All right, let's go. Attack the same foe as your ally. All right. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. New pair of boots. Let's put them on. Yep, they look pretty good too. Let's go see. So this should be exercise 3. which is defeat an occupied enemy. Directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear. Say the word when you're ready. Start the fight with the staff waver. Okay. Yep. Coordination is a key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficiency of your armor need not be tested. Here's your prize. Remember, the real prize is the lessons you learn. Coins? I don't need coins. I need the gear. Come on. All right. This should be exercise 4. Avoid engaged targets. Okay. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Yes? This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Prepared to commence training then. Yes, let's go. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. Though it may sometimes be a frustrating dance, it is better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. That looks like a new pair of pants. Hard to tell with the high boots and the long top, but you know, we'll get there. Next should be exercise 5. Engage enemy reinforcements. Proceed directly to the briefing. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear. Say the word when you're ready to begin. You are prepared to commence training, then. A fine performance. A party is doomed without a source of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it's time to spring into action. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. More money. All right, this should be exercise 6. Interact with the battlefield. In this exercise, you will learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in whilst this portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Well, work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next exercise. Everything is clear. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Let's go! quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage or be prepared to suffer through a difficult fight. Here's your prize. New top. Really? Oh, not as good as the cowl. Interesting. I still think I'm going to wear it for right now. All right. This should be the last of the exercises. Exercise 7. What? Come on, Conjurer, over here. The hell? You didn't learn to move? Oh. Okay, Conjurer, you have got to do better. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. See what that was. Brand new ring. Okay. Still wants me to wear that other robe. Oh, the other ring was better? Interesting. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. But I don't want to wear that one. I want to wear this one, please. All right, so that is all of that novice training. So that should do us for this episode. We'll take a little bit of a pause for a few minutes, and come back with the next episode shortly.